Welcome to the mailbag segment, folks. If you got questions, I may have answers. You put hashtag Lions, hashtag Commanders, hashtag whatever. You're going to get your question answered. Right now, blow up the comment section. We're going to get it started and have some fun. Before we do that, though, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get to 300 likes. It does help out. Smash that like button. Okay. Let's get into the first one here. We got from Pierre, y'all have never been respect. That is fine. Doesn't matter about the past. That's the thing. It doesn't matter about the past. Mike, do you watch any of the Madden simulations of the game? No, I don't watch the Madden simulations of the game. That's a long time. It's 2-hour games. I ain't got really time to watch a video game, but for sure the real game. Let's see. Mike, are you concerned, as I am? Commanders have slightly better team rushing and more sacks, and a running quarterback we struggle against. We struggled against last year against the mobile quarterback. We've done a much better job this year, and that's why I have a little bit more confidence against the mobile quarterback. Look who we faced, folks, this year. We've faced mobile quarterbacks, and this is where I've been talking about this. Again, look at our schedule when it comes to the mobile quarterback this year. Now, we go into last year. We definitely, I agree with you. Now we're going against Jaylen Daniels. He is the mobile of mobile quarterbacks, right? He's like the Lamar Jackson, right? So he is the end-all, be-all of mobile quarterbacks. We get into this schedule, though, who the Lions faced via mobile. I think Jaylen Daniels is the mobile. He's up there with Lamar Jackson. We did face the Ravens. So that would be the best comp you can get there. Geno Smith, a little bit mobile, right? Not that there. You had Caleb Williams, a little bit mobile. Obviously, we had Indianapolis Colts. We did face Anthony Richardson. He was mobile. Caleb Williams twice. He's mobile. Now, we did face the Packers. Jordan Love was not mobile this year with the injury. And then, obviously, you have Josh Allen, who did wreck us, but he wrecks everybody. He is a mobile, but he's a different type of mobile right there. He's a massive man. And then you had Brock Purdy, who is, it's not a mobile. He's mobile. He's not a dual threat quarterback like a Jaylen Daniels and to that nature. So I think we did a better job this year. So am I concerned? Yeah, he's going to get yards on us. It's going to happen, but it just means that they're not going to get passing yards. Here's the thing, and this is the problem for the Commanders. The Lions they can put up 40 points in this game. So if you want to match the 40 points, you're going to have to pass the football because you can't just run every single time. You're just going to run out of time. You're going to have to pass the football at some point. That's why I've been saying that's what they got to do is they got to pass. So am I concerned? Well, yeah, he brings an element to this game that's magnificent, and he's gonna probably rush 60 yards on us. I fully expect, but you're going to have to do more than just 60 yards. Let's see, is Gibbs the best running back in football? If you want to put from a dynamic standpoint, I think he's the most explosive running back right now. Saquon Barkley's putting up, and Derrick Henry's putting up ridiculous numbers. And we have two quarterbacks or two running backs, right? So I think he could be the most dynamic one. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But you got to show some love to Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. I love those two. Hashtag Lions. Who is more likely to stay next season, Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn? I'd actually say the funny thing here is I would actually say the most likely to stay here would be Ben Johnson. I think Aaron Glenn is going to be gone. I do think so, but I think both legitimately could be gone. Give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, the fastest and easiest way to get tickets to sport events, concerts, comedy shows, or whatever. Their lowest price is guaranteed. That's the Game Time guaranteed. And going to a game is much better than being in the house. Lions are hosting the Commanders for the divisional round of the playoffs. And if you want to get tickets, you got to check out Game Time. Now, look, our friends from Game Time has a new feature. It's called Game Time Picks. And what it does, it filters out all the fluff, gives you the best deals on tickets, so you're not spending hours on a bunch of different ticket sites trying to find the best deals. Now, how do you find this? Well, you go into Game Time and you go to the Game Time app. Everything will kind of be in a 3D view. Select the Game Time Picks button on top of the screen. It automatically does the research for you, and it filters out the tickets in a database to give you the best deals and the best seats, so you don't spend hours on a bunch of different ticket sites trying to find the best deals on tickets. You can get exclusive deals on tickets for football, baseball, basketball, concerts, and more. In the middle screenshot, by the way, I think it's a fantastic feature of the app. It shows you where your seat is in your phone, left or right. You can see this around the area, kind of like a 3D live photo. Also, all pricing is right there for you. There's no hidden fees at checkout. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time today. If you're a new user, you plug in Chat Sports and you can get $20 off your very first purchase. Again, you plug in Chat Sports, you get $20 off first purchase. Terms to apply. You got to create an email to save that money. The link is going to be in the comment section and description of this video. So if you're buying Lions tickets this year, make sure using Game Time. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets and lowest prices guaranteed. Now, I see this here, James Janella. I seen this pop up, and let's do a quick poll on this one because I think he is going to be a Raider. I think Ben Johnson to the Raiders makes the most sense to me. When you look at the Tom Brady situation, a high draft pick, you have the ability to select your own quarterback, and I do think you'll have some manipulation of roster movement. I think Ben Johnson to the Raiders makes the most sense if he were to leave. If he were to leave. Secondly, would be Jacksonville Jaguars. I'd go in that route. What do you guys think? Ben Johnson to the Bears? Why for yes and for no? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Next question here while we continue to go on here. Mike, can you imagine if the Rams beat us in the championship round? Antonio Jenkins, I was talking to Huge about that the other day, and that would be devastatingly bad. So, yes, I'm kind of rooting for Philadelphia Eagles to win this game. I would like to face Philadelphia. I don't want to face the Rams. I don't even want that narrative to ever pop up. I just don't want it to pop up, to be honest with you. See, hashtag Lions NFC Championship game prediction. Wow, well, I'm going to go with Lions winning over the Philadelphia Eagles 34-31. Lions win 34-31 against the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what I have. What do you think my odds of making the team are next year? Survivalist, Amber, and family. Well, I would say I would give it a 50-50% chance you make the team next year. Hashtag, you have a 75% chance to be the head coach of the Chicago Bears. All you got to do is apply. You'll be part of it. Lions 45, Commanders 13. Wow, you're going with a massive blowout right there. Let's see. Mr. Fulton Mraz, hashtag Lions. Dan Campbell is live right now. That is awesome. I didn't know he's live. I'll have to recheck it while as a replay is taking place. Here, if you got questions, throw it in the comments below. Let's see. Have you heard of Jeff Daniels' new Bobby Lang song? Yes, Robert DeBruce. I actually listened to it yesterday. I was listening to it. Jeff Daniels was on a late night show. I forgot what late night show, and he played it on the late night show. I thought it was epic. They had it on Fox 2 Detroit. They played the segment. I thought it was a really good song, the Bobby Lang, and then the whole crowd was singing it. Ending the curse. It was a beautiful thing to see the whole late night crowd, who are probably in California somewhere, talking about the Detroit Lions. Hey, 9 Drinks. He says he's not leaving. His family said no already. Everyone knows. I hope so, 9 Drinks. I don't think that's the case, but he'll be selective. And remember, I think the Lions, they develop within a good team. You lose coordinators. It's not the end of the world, folks. It's not. We got a Green Bay. Ken James says, Washington. Let's go. I know he's probably pretty upset that his team lost out in the first round. And you know what? Every NFC North other team beside the Lions are thinking misery loves company, right? They want the Lions to lose. Totally get it. If the Packers were in this spot, I'd probably be rooting for who is going against the Packers too. Let's see. A red zone defense. Yes, we need the red zone defense to do good again. It's been phenomenal. It was phenomenal last week. It's not good against the Bills, but it's had some really good. It's done some good. And by the way, if Futu Malfon was playing well Alex Anzalone has been great. Ennis Rakestraw should be back. And Amik Robertson's playing great on the outside. They got Brian Branch playing the slot. The Lions defense, that's why, folks, that's why they're playing better. Here is the difference of why they're playing better. Amik is taking Carlton's spot, right? Amik has transitioned to the outside. Brian Branch as a safety has transitioned into the slot. Afutu Melifonwu has jumped in his old role as safety. The transition has been good at the secondary position, right? And now you have Ennis, who's a backup in there, that if we need him, we can get him in instead of having Vildor. Then you have Alex Anzalone coming back at linebacker. That makes life so much easier. You could take Trevor Nowaski. You could throw over there Sam. You can have Afutu Melifonwu blitzing. We've seen what he did. That's why this defense is now playing better, folks. That's the reason why. Is we were hurt, banged up with injuries, and losing Alex Anzalone and getting Iffy back were two big deals. Those were two big deals. Big deals. In the comments right now, who do you got winning the game? Do you got the Lions winning? Do you got the Washington Commanders winning? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hashtag OnePride. Hey, Mike, do you think the Rams are a good bet against Philly? Honestly, the Hood Smokers podcast, make sure you subscribe to my buddy here. Making content is difficult. Subscribe. He's a content creator. Gets some hella good rap. Okay. I think they are. That's the problem. I'm rooting for the Eagles to win this game. Okay, I'm actively rooting, but I think that the Rams absolutely can pull off the win, and I don't want that. I'd rather face Philadelphia. So here is the option for you. Here is the option for you. Hey, 136 online, 50 likes. Like that chat up. I agree with James Chinelli. So here's what you got to look for an NFC Championship game. Do you want to go against Saquon Barkley? Or do you want to go against Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford, right? I honestly would rather go against Saquon Barkley because 2 years ago, against Barkley, we slowed him down. We are the 5th best in run defense right now in the NFL. So I would like to take what we're good at, and that's run defense, to slow down their run, right? And I think that Jalen Hurts holds onto the ball just a tad bit too longer, and like Matthew Stafford, can get rid of the ball in 1 second. We've seen Stafford is boom, boom, like he can do that. And so I personally would go against the Eagles and compared to Stafford. And now look, and I know there's a chip on his shoulder. Just best believe, right? Best believe there's a chip on his shoulder. Now I'm saying I think the Lions would win the game, right? I think the Lions would win against the Rams. But I personally would rather go against that. And then right now they're kind of banged up defensively. They lost Nakobe Dean. He's not going to be playing. So I'd rather go against that. But I do think that the Rams can win the game. I 100% believe the Rams could win that game.